Good day. It is October the 5th, and today we're going to start the second chapter of John, the Gospel of John, by doing the first four verses and Proverbs 5. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Begin John 2, starting at verse 1. The next day there was a wedding celebration in the village of Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was there. 2. And Jesus and his disciples were also invited to the celebration. 3. The wine supply ran out during the festivities. So Jesus' mother told him, "They have no more wine." Verse 4. "Dear woman, that's not our problem," Jesus replied. "My time has not yet come." Okay, verse 1. The next day there was a wedding celebration in the village of Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was also there. This is the third day from the calling of Philip. This is Cana of Galilee, to distinguish it from Cana of Asher. It's not said, but it appears the mother was either a friend or family or had some influence with the family, because she seemed quite at home. She later ordered servants around. There's no mention of Joseph. The time between the marriage and Luke 2:51 appears to be about 17 years. Joseph is possibly dead by this time. 2. And Jesus and his disciples were also invited to the celebration. That'd probably be 5 to 6 disciples by now. Andrew, John, Peter, Philip, Nathaniel, and possibly James. 3. The wine supply ran out during the festivities, so Jesus' mother told him, "They have no more wine." This is a disgrace to run out of wine or anything during a celebration. Again, Mary is possibly of some importance, and she's asking her son, "What's to be done? What can we do?" Some importance to the family, or maybe she's highly regarded. I do not know. It does not say. And 4. "Dear woman, that's not our problem," Jesus replied. "My time has not yet come." Never mentions Mary by name. This is in the Gospel of John. Never mentions Mary by name. Never mentions James, his brother, either. This is possibly Jesus rebuking his mother, or not. It could be taken either way. And what he's meaning is not the time yet, not the hour, not the time or place for him to manifest his glory. That's what he's talking about. Proverbs 5. "My son, attend to my wisdom, incline thy ear to my understanding." In other words, listen to what I tell you. "That thou mayest preserve discretion, and thy lips may keep knowledge, that you may know what to do, and know what not to do. For the lips of a strange woman drop honey, and her mouth is smoother than oil." It could be man or woman. It's she's a smooth talker, or he's a smooth talker, a player, con artist, oily. Think used car salesman. 4. "But her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword, but she'll cut you, or he'll cut you." 5. "Her feet go down to death, her steps take hold of the netherworld. Go with her, you go to die." 6. "Lest she should walk the even path of life, her ways wander, but she knows not." And she don't even know she's going to death. 7. "Now, therefore, O ye children, hearken unto me, and depart not from the words of my mouth." In other words, listen to what I tell you, and do what I tell you. "Remove thy way far from her, and come out nigh to the door of her house." Stay well away from her, don't even go to her door. "Lest thou give thy vigor unto others, and thy years unto the cruel." You be working for other people. "Let strangers be filled with thy strength, and the labors be in the house of an alien." You will make other people rich. Verse 11. And thou moan, when thine end cometh, and thy flesh and body are consumed, you work yourself to death. 12. And say, "How I have hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof." I hated people telling me what to do, and telling me when I was wrong. 13. Neither have I hearkened to the voice of my teachers, nor inclined mine ear to them that instructed me. I didn't listen to anyone. 14. I was well nigh in all evil in the midst of the congregation and assembly. I was evil. They tried to help me. I ignored them. I rebuked them. I rebuffed them. I had nothing to do with them. 15. Drink waters out of thine own cistern, and running waters out of thy own well. Lest thy springs be dispersed abroad, and the courses of water in the streets. Let them be only thine own, and thy not a stranger's with thee. In other words, don't play around. 18. And catch diseases. Let thy fountain be blessed, and have the joy of the wife of thy youth. Stay with your wife. A lovely hind and graceful doe, let her breast satisfy thee at all times. With her love be ravished always. She will love you. And 20. Why then wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman, and embrace the bosom of an alien? Why get hamburger away when you got steak at home? 21. For the ways of a man are before the eyes of Yahweh, and he maketh even all his paths. His own iniquities shall ensnare the wicked, and he shall behold him with the cords of his sin. God watches your paths. He makes even when you're following him, when you're obeying him, but your own iniquities will snare you and yank you off that path. He shall die for lack of instruction, and the greatness of his folly he shall reel. In other words, you shall. Because you didn't listen, you're going to die. And you'll stagger as if you were drunk, and bad things will happen to you. I hope you've been blessed by this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.